Hello? Is this thing on? What's up, friends? It is Saturday, and the last day of our streaming weekend. Um, we're kind of late, but that's because my sleep schedule was kind of scuffed, and by that I mean entirely scuffed. So I just woke up like 15 minutes ago. Got some food real quick, got some coffee, and yeah, here we are. So today. Well, yesterday we did a bunch of Citadel farming and then went and did the Arbiter 3 times back to back, and that was a terrible idea because I tilted to high heavens pretty much immediately, and it stayed that way until I finished running the boss the 3 times. And yeah, so we ended on kind of a sour note. But today we're just gonna fool around. We're gonna not run the Arbiter, even if I do run Citadels, and if I do run Citadels, we'll just sell the fragments to someone who might enjoy them a little more. I'm not sure if that's what we're doing though. We do still have some cleansed areas that I didn't go through. There's probably a bunch of like the fancy maps that I never really cleared through. I know I kind of just want to pick a direction and just kind of keep running and see how far we get. We're probably only gonna stream for about 3 hours today, maybe even like a little less than that. I'm kind of tired, and I think there will be no streams next week, just so I can take a wee bit of a break before PoE2, PoE1's new stuff starts coming out, which is gonna be pretty soon. I think they announced the announcement of the announcement like 2 weeks ago. And they said sometime early October, I'm pretty sure. So if they start like next week, and then give it 2 weeks to, or give it 1 week to do the hype cycle, and then the week after that do the release. I think that's probably what's gonna happen, so now is as good a time as any to take a little bit of a breather. So that's what we're gonna do. Did we get into business? No. Kind of forgot about the grenades. Where is Bob alive? Definitely not over there. I like Precursor Tablets. Forgot to use emergency reload, but it worked out. And she's hiding! Brother. Why? That's a little better. I wonder how things would feel if we were using overseer tablets. They do have 10 uses now. So if we're just rushing map bosses, maybe overseer tablets are kind of the way. Unfortunately, all the ones I have banked up are between 2 and 4 uses, because they didn't get set to 10 uses until the 3.1 change. Here's one. What's it got? 26% XP. Yeah, unfortunately, we just have the 2. A rarity of items. Let's put a second level of difficulty in. Probably should have put those somewhere I would remember, but oh well. I don't think they were crazy good tablets anyways. This is our Wally. Ow. Dude was rude. Also, that was like the fastest Chaos Vine I've ever seen. Basically gave no time to react. That's probably something to do with the move, attack, and cast speed business. Kind of really hard not to miss his boss room, but I think he can kind of spawn on the inside or the outside of the map, so it's a little annoying to keep checking. Is Hidden Grotto on the list of layouts that they shrank? Don't remember. Kind of does feel like it's actually skinnier than it was. We're already here, we may as well do the Abyss, right? If I die, I got the checkpoint anyways. Don't worry, we got time. It works. We should really be checking boots from bosses, especially if they're high tier, because if we roll tier 1 move speed, life's gonna be good. I mean, that's double tier 1 prefixes, although one of them's hybrid. So if we could slam... Oh no, it's got mana. And the problem is, nulls are giga expensive right now. So I would pretty much have to, like, YOLO Chaos Orbit. Hit the mana and either turn it into the move speed I want, or into a decent suffix. Let's just see what happens, shall we? We'll even use the fancy one. Oh, we did it. Well, shit. By the way, yesterday I traded in a bunch of annulments for divines because I was worried they were going to go down. And we traded them at 4 annuls per divine. And as soon... Like, I said that I did it because I was worried the price was going to plummet. But then the moment I completed the trade, I said, watch. Now the price is going to skyrocket. Please hold. Yep, price skyrocketed. When I logged in, it was actually 3.0. Yeah, so 3 annuls per divine. And then divines went up. They're like 500 exalts now. So it like double appreciated in value. I personally did not appreciate that very much. I'm not gonna do anything crazy with the crafting. This is just kind of a YOLO thing. I mean, triple defense tier 1 prefixes. The only bummer is that it's on boots. And it has no move speed. Looks like no change. $1,049 evasion rating on boots. That's actually very close to double what I had previously. A little bit of Raspberry, it's just missing that, you know, slightly important stat of move speed. Bummer. We go again. Just need, excuse me, we just need to not touch the ghosts. Boss will be totally fine if we just don't do that. Yeah, it's better. What are those? P2 everything. With no move speed. and it'll be fine. Alright, I just realized by running double Overseer tablets without running 6 mod maps, we're just kind of shooting ourselves in the foot by not having a level 80 zone. So we'll probably dump the double Overseer tablet idea. So I would rather just run 2 tablets and 1 Overseer tablet instead of 3 with double. Then we'd have to like triple slam our damn maps, and that would just be annoying. Yeah, it's more like it. So we really weren't, we really just weren't critting. What's on here? Strongbox, wham. Gold. It's hard to think of a worse outcome. Summoning circle. Further. I like the summoning circle. But shrines is such an underwhelming modifier. What do these have? Now we could still do 1 Overseer tablet and the irradiation. Double damage is extra. I think we'll be okay. Should be fine. I actually want that, damn it. No, it's not going towards the rear. That's right here. Or I thought was right here. I never really thought about it, but now that we can't see rares on the minimap, you can kind of use the ghost as like a rare finder if you're that interested in clearing out the zones. Forgot he does that. Okay, you know what? That one's on me. I just wanted to focus on killing him, but then I also got distracted by the little fucking spider things. Rip that 10%. This is one of the bosses with the wonkiest hitboxes because they wanted to... It's kind of like they wanted to put the damn hitbox where his body actually is instead of just giving him a region that kind of covers his core model area. So there's a hitbox on his fucking arms, each of them, and you target those separately. Kind of seems like you don't even shoot at the center of his body either when you're shooting at the back of his body. So there may be hitboxes on the feet too. I think that might be a little excessive. It was the same problem they had with fucking that giant-ass Colossus thing with the laser. The laser and the giant dagger it stabs in the arena. That dude's hands had individual hitboxes. It was cool the first, like, one time you fought him. And then the second time you fight him and all the rest of the times, you just kind of realized how buggy and kind of shitty it was. Hopefully they have the same realization with that boss. Shock, ground damages, chaos, bleeding, and evasive. Going for maximum distance today. We're not caring about any objectives on the map at all. You know what, heck, we do it this time. Another one. Wow. I don't remember what XP it was at when I died. I think we still have a ways to go before recovering it. One charm slot. What's that? Kind of bad. Three rares. Well, it's not a gray heavy belt, but it has 3 charm slots and a tier 1 res on it. Yeah, that's pretty good to follow up. Anything fun that goes directly on belts. Fire damage taken recouped as alive. Hmm. That would be good for anyone converting damage taken to fire, which I think is at least a little accessible on the warrior side of things. The problem is there's also a bunch of extra max fire res over there. So you're kind of also heavily reducing the amount of fire damage you're taking, but maybe it's still worth. Target is not rare. I see. Well, we could guarantee another slightly lower res. Chaos Res would probably be pretty good. Unfortunately, we can't just slam rarity on there. Let's do Chaos Res. Hopefully this is a prefix. Oh, it replaced one. Yep, I did not read that. Well, this is why you read the fine print. Either way, we took the slightly lower chaos tier and replaced it with a different tier one, even if it's only one modifier on that, or one tier on that modifier. It worked out. So it would be the next step. Out of curiosity, there's been one streamer who's been posting crafting stuff, and I don't remember who it is. It's like, I want to say it's Creparian. I don't know. I don't even know if he's still playing this right now. Someone's been posting their crafting business, and a lot of it has used, what the hell are omens? Ritual. There we go. Homogenizing exaltation. Add a modifier of the same type as an existing modifier on the item. So right now on that belt we have a fire modifier, a lightning modifier, and a life modifier. So there is another life modifier. There's actually 2 more life modifiers. So even if we got down to like even if we blocked all the prefixes, there'd still be a chance we fuck it over with the life regen. Maybe flat life regen wouldn't be the worst thing ever though. Perfect exalted orbs are more expensive than a divine. Any fancy lich modifiers? There's the double res. Thorns crit chance. Fire thorns damage per 100 max life. Other than that, not really. Thinking we just suffix slam or suffix desecrate, hope for a good res, and then like greater exaltation 2 prefixes. So I mean, life is kind of the big one. Armor would probably be also nice considering we have the fire damage taken recouped as life business. I mean, maybe mana as maximum mana as armor is kind of cool, especially if we hit the flat armor. But like, if we're thinking this is a belt for a strength enjoyer, how much mana are they really gonna have? Then again, with mana costs being what they are, people do need to stack up quite a bit of mana. What is it? Curdle? I don't think we can even use this. Next, weapon or jewelry desecration. Belts are not jewelry, so that would not work. Yeah, well, I have had an Omen of Light this whole time. I've just been sitting on like 7 div, right? Like, just like that. Maybe not 7 div. Well, it is like 3 div, but whatever. Close enough. We want Sinistral. No. The other one. Dextral. Exaltation. Yeah, sure, why not?
I'll post it right away.
Look. It's not. It's a collarbone that does that. I think Abyssal Echoes aren't that cheap anymore either. 80. It's not absurdly expensive. Well, we wanted armor, but that's like tier 7 armor. That's like tier 12 armor. Look. I will take the fancy Abyss Lord modifier. Now he's just slaying it one more time. We hit man. I'm not sure that's any good at all. By that I mean I'm pretty sure it's shit. Unfortunate, but that's how it goes. Now then. We need to go buy another Abyssal Echoes because we also need to buy something else real expensive. Because I'm trying to fix these boots. Even though they're probably not that worth the investment. They're alright. This way it goes, yes.
I'll fill that in as soon as I can.
Oops. Oh, those got cheaper. Nice. Hold. The problem with these boots, they're just not tier 1 everything. Pretty sure I essenced that chaos modifier. But it's got rarity deflect. Tier 2 life, tier 2 defense. Like, it's all around pretty good. It's just not like the craziest shit ever. But what we're trying to do is we're trying to hit a higher move speed. So if we could get this trade, which is filling other 1.5 to 1s, we need to buy an annul orb as well.
I'll fill that in as soon as I can.
So while this item is active in your inventory, your next orb of annulment will remove only desecrated modifiers. So we'll remove that move speed. Use an ancient rib to desecrate it again with a higher tier. With like a higher minimum modifier level, that is. And then that should cut out a bunch of shit and make it more likely for us to get high tier move speed. All of this... Oh, these boots are also item level 81, so they could roll 35%. 81 is the minimum for that. But unfortunately, that offer don't want to finish. And maybe we do a map in the meantime. But as soon as I open the map, it's gonna complete the thing. Just you watch. Didn't do it. Oh hey, it's the boss. Did that all in the wrong order. What? Valenta's propulsion. Increases and reductions to cast speed also apply to projectile speed for supported skills. That could have some uses, I suppose, though I don't know where. You could use it to get cast speed on a like a bow build that's already taking increases and reductions to projectile speed applied to projectile damage as well, and then stack a little bit of extra projectile speed through the cast speed conversion thing. That seems a little roundabout, but it's an option. Alright, well our buy order did not proc while we were in that map. So it should be sometime soon, so long as that price holds. Honestly, with that belt that I made earlier, I probably should have just taken the 2 out of 3 gamble on the fucking homogenizing exaltation. Actually, it might not have been. Oh no, it was okay. For a moment, I thought it still had chaos res on it at the point that I just kind of slammed it. But at that point, it had the lightning res that it rolled with, and then fire damage taken recouped his life. So I had lightning, fire, and life. Hello, mana. I love when the donut is entirely invisible. All I was actually rendering there was the like lightning shit coming off the donut. That's not the boss at all. Oh yeah. Kind of forgot about that summoning stone thing. Actually, I like those a lot. Just getting a random map boss in the middle of the map. Which, in retrospect, it may have been wiser to wait and, until we get the checkpoint for the boss. Like the real one. But too late, we're already here. It'll be fine. It's blackjack. I wonder if they get the boss difficulty bonus. Fucking whiffed. All I have for an alchemy orb. We were like right next to the boss too. Quantity of items, 16%. Not bad. Minus 12. Yeah, fuck that. I'll use one of these ones. For some reason, Siege Cascade doesn't want to fire more than like 2 arrows, despite the fact that I'm surrounded by like 47 enemies. It's a little annoying. Maybe the fucking strongbox is blocking AoE? Or line of sight of me? Nothing crazy. Omniphobia. Oh, didn't drop me shit. Made it to tier 5 on Delirium. I'm not gonna let the Delirium run while I kill a boss. Oops. Kinda rude, not gonna lie. Gold. Not bad. Not great. 20% move speed. No, Ange, can we get the fucking thing, please? I'd like to roll my boots. Not a great start. Time for the humble alchemy orb to save the day, and look at that, it did. Nice. So our last charge on that overseer tablet. So let's put this one in with the quantity. Magic monsters, 16% quantity from bosses, 16% XP gain, and a strong box. I think maybe, just maybe, we might be positive on XP again. Barely, but we got there. Works. 2 rares at the front door. They really are trying to kill me. Not gonna bother with an Arcane Strongbox. It's not like an Arcanist Strongbox from PoE1, it's like caster weapons. Researchers, however, now that's a little more exciting. Oh, it already had to. Okay. Whoops, I meant to click another fucking thing. Wanted to fill the mods up on it. But we got 90% more rarity, so like, it's not bad. I think it is Strongbox's breaking line of sight for a Siege Cascade. That's kind of awful. It's like pots breaking, blocking movement. It's pretty yikes. That's who that is. What's that? It's the Essence Cave. Bro, I put my mouse on that ghost, and then fired 2 high velocity rounds. No shit. Each high velocity round went 1 to the left, 1 to the right, completely missing and hitting other shit. Like, part of me feels like I need to be aiming better, but when I see shit like that, I start to think maybe I'm not the problem. That kind of worked. Did it again. Except they both went the same direction this time at least. Was our item level 81? Sick. .25 move speed, triple res. P1 hybrid. Honestly, that's not a bad set of boots. Almost stood there and ate that because I was trying to finish him off. Thankfully, we made the wiser decision and moved. think we're just gonna regular desecrate that and let it rock. Hopefully we hit a high tier. Hopefully we don't need to worry about getting shit on it. We really just want like high flat or high percent. I think the high flat would probably be better. I don't think that's high flat, but it's like mid. Tier 5. .438 armor. Not the most exciting ever, but it does have 70 elemental res and 22 chaos res. Maybe we can sell it for like...
Oh, it's you.
I was gonna say like 20 or 30x. But with exalts being the price they are, maybe 50 is better.
Someone will want that.
Actually, you know what? Maybe we price check. Okay, so I wasn't terribly far off. Honestly, 10x is probably probably even better,
Can I help?
or even more likely to sell.
Is that a good price for that? I have no idea.
Because there was a pair of boots in there with I think more armor and 30% move speed. Plus, there's I don't think there's that many people playing at this point in the season, even after the 0.3.1. Like some people probably hop back on, but I'm not sure how long others stuck around. Honestly, I think I'm probably just gonna end it here. I'm pretty out of it. Kind of not feeling it myself. But yeah, like I said, there's not gonna be any streams next week. We're gonna take a wee little break, probably from streaming and video producing for the week, and then probably come back stronger when PoE1's hype cycle stuff starts up. So look forward to that. I know I will be. But until then, appreciate y'all watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, you're not already, make sure you smack the like and subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. The follow button if you're watching on Twitch. And yeah, come see me again. Not next week, but then the one after that on Thursday, starting at 5 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. For more whatever we end up streaming, whether that's PoE1 business or more PoE2 or something else. I have no idea. We'll figure it out. But yeah, you have yourselves a good weekend, a good rest of your weekend, and a good week, and I'll see you next time.